Okay, let's watch this.
So guys, Mr. Chocolate Sexy here. Today I'm gonna let you know how to properly punish females if they start acting up and don't obey orders. But first of all, why is it important to punish a female? Look, if you don't properly punish a female and put your foot down, she's gonna start walking all over you and think you're a beta male, right? You don't want that. Look, sometimes you need to punish. It's like with dogs. If you have a dog, you need to punish the dog, but also reward.
Wow, that's wonderful. He's comparing women to dogs. That's really cool. I thought this guy was being sarcastic because he's so fucking over the top, but who knows?
If it has good behavior, that's the only way it's gonna know that you're its master. So guys, listen carefully. The number one way on how to punish a female is this. Remove your attention. Girls need attention like plants need water. And you just remove the water, just take it out. Look, if she says something stupid over text, don't respond anymore. If she responds late, don't respond anymore, okay? If she acts up in person, ignore her ass, okay? If you removing her attention will make her want it back, and she'll want more attention from you, okay? And then she'll come back and submit.
Men, and especially young men, are fed up with these games. So how do you attract women without playing games? The fact of the matter is, you need to have a take it or leave it attitude. And this is not games, and this is not manipulation. This is like telling somebody that you're interested, and if they don't reciprocate back, then you just move on. You don't talk to that person. If you're a guy who only spends time on an associate...
Okay, this is not like a... I mean, that's not the worst concept. It's just like, yeah, be more careful and considerate with your time. Respect yourself more. If someone doesn't value your time, yes, move on. Don't let that sit in your head. I don't have an issue with that. That's not like really a red pill take at all. Yeah, there are billions of people on the planet. Sometimes you approach someone and you think, you start dreaming about how wonderful your life would be, okay, with that person. And that person's not into you like that. And yeah, you should have more respect for yourself, kings and queens, okay? Don't fucking obsess and hyperfixate over someone who doesn't want to be with you. Even if you got like a pity bang out of it, like, do you value yourself so little that that is what's going on?
Associates with women that put in the equal amount of effort that you put in without toxic games, you'll be happy. If you're a guy that sits here and tries to think about how to manipulate people and play games, it's going to get you nowhere, and the women that you date are going to piss you off. If you have self-respect, you'll continue to be a good person and only pursue women that respond to positive stimuli, not negative and toxic games.
Talk about these three things when with a woman. Your
Warning, red pill.
shortcomings in life. The reason being, women simply just don't care. They will just happily wait at the finish line, and whoever is the winner gets to go. Women don't necessarily appreciate the journey we may have had to take to get to where we are. And this is because women expect us to be the backbone and to be strong. Gossiping or talking badly about other people. Doing this is just simply insecure, and girls will try to get this out of you. But instead, if she talks about another guy, compliment him and say how cool he is. Doing this rather than talking badly will show high self-esteem. And finally, never talk about serious and controversial topics. It steals away from the fun and playful vibe.
Never talk about serious or controversial topics with a woman that you're dating, right? Because they're like dogs. They need stimulation, right? They want stimulation. You can't have that conversation. Leave that serious conversation about hypergamy and the only thing you like to talk about that's controversial, like how women are beat to the boys. Speak confidently about other people and don't like talk shit about them. That's actually not bad advice. So surprising that there is one good advice in there. He was able to capture the essence of like something that is decent. So good for him.
Why? Never let this happen. Always keep it light.
I never understand these videos. I was the woman he didn't want, so I'll show him by becoming the woman I should have been the entire time. Like, just take care of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with the guy.
Bro, you're literally in a Spider-Man mask. Take the advice that you're giving to these women and just do it yourself, okay? Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
You understand that? Women take your focus away.
Bro, half these motherfuckers unironically end up just saying like, men, stay away from women. Like their hatred for women gets to such unimaginable levels that they end up advocating to stay away from women, which is pretty funny.
Why you think some of these guys ain't
Like their solution to all the problems that men face is just be gay. Literally, they're just like, yo, dude, men, I got a good idea. Be gay. Okay, suck. You will like it. You will enjoy it. You will have a much more fulfilling and fun life.
never get to their full potential in the pros, in the NBA, and the NFL? Because they didn't put the work in. Why? Because they were chasing tail. Women are very distracting. They will pull you away from your goal. If you are serious about improving your life, improving your
Okay, can I just say something here? Brother, don't you feel like that's on the man, though, a little bit? Like, how is it that the women are the temptresses in this situation? Like, if they're... Like, you're literally giving advice to men to focus on themselves, okay? And, like, you know, set goals for themselves and work on themselves. But even then, which is good advice, by the way, even then, you have to turn around and still spin it on, like, women are the reason why you're fucking failing. It's like, bro, just say, like, men, focus on yourselves a little bit, okay? You will develop confidence. You will get better. It just doesn't, it makes it seem like men have no autonomy in the situation. It's like still women's fault. They're tempting you. They're tempting you. They're tempting you.
body. Sometimes you may need to take a complete break. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I promise you, you'll live. I lived. I went without booty for a while, and I'm still here to live to tell a story about it. I know that shocks the shit out of you that you might live if you don't have sex every fucking week. But guys, sometimes sacrifices have to be made if you have a goal in mind.
What major things that all alpha-minded men do? And if you're not doing these things on the list, you beta. But it's alright, call me Mr. IT, because I got the data to clear the beta. Let's go. 1, we go to the gym every day. You know, a lot of men do it for the physique. I do it too, but also it clears your mental. If you go to
Okay, this is true. Good advice.
the gym, then you know. We read books. You can never know too much.
Okay, read nonstop learning, fine, bettering yourself. That's not bad. Not those dumbass books though, okay? No, that's the wrong. That's wrong. Don't read that.
My guy, listen up. When a female know you smart, like you could teach her things, that's the biggest turn on, bro. Besides your looks. Thank me later. 3, we get haircuts once a week or at least every 2 weeks. Look good, feel.
I mean, this is like the every guy can be a 7 theory, but in a red pill format, I guess. Like, figure out what kind of hair works on top of your dome and just like go with
Feel
it.
good. Personally, I like to go with the fakes. I got waves and it looks nice. But to me, if y'all don't like it, y'all don't like it. 4, we take care of our finances to the best of our abilities. Save your money, build your credit, fuck the fun for 4 months, and get yourself right.
I mean, that's not like the worst advice. Okay. I mean, your finances, fine. That's not, he's like low key not giving bad advice. I'll take it.
Bonus key, bro. We don't adapt the alpha mindset for the woman. That's just the cherry on top of the pie. We do this shit for ourselves. Don't be the beta like, oh, I'm gonna turn alpha and get all the girls in the world.
That also good advice. Okay. Yeah. Don't do it for the ladies. Do it for yourself. And the ladies will come. Okay. I'll take it. That was not the worst advice. Like that did not, I mean, probably because it seems like, and I don't know the rest of his fucking takes, but it does seem like he has a healthier attitude, which was like super basic self-help advice. It feels like that he probably has that kind of like relatively healthier attitude on this issue because maybe he doesn't have a problem with you know, ladies in his life.
Truly like to be a man in today's society? What are the difficulties?
Let's see. There's no point in getting married anymore because divorce is basically incentivized. Why would an aging woman who...
And right back to it, baby.
There's no point in getting married anymore because divorce is basically incentivized. Why would an aging woman who's losing her sexual market value want to be with a man when she could just take his money? And his children. And his house. You can't be sexual at all.
And his children and his house. I mean, at least the children are her children too, no? Like, what the fuck? So let me just say something. Okay, first of all, if a motherfucker is talking about women and like using terms like market value, one, they're not good at finance, okay? And they're certainly not good at women. is a best way to identify that this dude is failing on both accounts, okay? And also, I wouldn't be talking about fucking women's market values if I'm looking like this right now and constantly fucking complaining about this shit. Like, what about your market value, Yoga Poppy? What happened to that? Huh? Maybe your market value dipped so fucking dramatically that you became a victim of divorce court.
Women anymore, or else you might get canceled. Everyone believes women when they make false allegations. And even if they're proven to be not true, your reputation is still damaged for life.
Wait, what the fuck? Whoa, what the where did he go? Oh my God, it's getting worse. Okay.
A woman with buyer's remorse can basically just make false claims or exaggerated claims about you, and you're damaged for life. Women want you to do and provide everything for them and change into whatever they want you to mold into, but don't want to change at all them.
Dude, this is crazy, dude. This is like, oh my God. Okay, this is, oh yeah. Okay, this is a little bit more in line with what you normally see, okay? What you normally expect from like red pill content.
For them and change into whatever they want you to mold into, but don't want to change at all themselves. And society praises this. Women always talk about how they want a man above 6 feet, but
yeah, society's famously always praising women that are regularly doing false rape accusations, like always. Like, are there women who do that? Sure. Statistically speaking, there are significantly less women that do that in comparison to the women that do actually get sexually assaulted and have no legal recourse. Okay, so there's that reality, which for some weird reason these guys never seem to care about or consider. Okay, but society is so insanely misogynistic regardless that even when women do come out with a real rape accusation, they get shut down all the time. They get belittled, they get shut down, they get shit on, which is part of the reason why they don't usually come out with even real rape accusations. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just, it's not rooted within even a fucking semblance of truth, this kind of take. It's utilizing rare edge cases and pointing the finger at rare edge cases to drum up additional fear. I would 100% believe anything any woman said about this creep, or a man for that matter. No, like, for the record, okay? Believe women does not mean, and I always fucking remember, I always mention this because some people tend to forget it. Believe women does not mean believe all women unconditionally across the board. Women are incapable of fucking lying. That's what incels try to, and some rad femmes try to get you to believe. But that's not what that means. It just means that usually people don't believe women when women have these kinds of takes immediately off the jump, and therefore it just means don't reflexively disbelieve women. Okay, that's what believe women is about. And anyone who tries to tell you otherwise is either a weirdo rad femme or, more likely, a weirdo fucking incel. Okay.
Women, what do you think? Play a game of chess with them, or you want to smash?
Like to make friends, like being...
No. You make friends with men. You don't make friends with women. That's part of your problem is you're...
Wait, what? Why not? What the f... He said, no. You don't make friends with women. You make friends with men? What the f...
Them, or you want to smash?
Like to make friends, like being...
No. You make friends with men. You don't make friends with women. That's part of your problem is you're...
Anyone that, dude, I swear to God, anyone that fucking sees every woman as a opportunity is a psycho, okay? That's just straight up.
You're setting yourself up to be placed into the friend zone. Women have girlfriends and boyfriends, and if you're not banging, then guess what? You're her girlfriend. I don't have any female friends. If I'm talking to a chick, it's because we're either smashing or we're gonna smash. You want her sexual attention.
Yeah, dude, I'm sure you're fucking smashing super hard. Holy f***, dude. I mean, this kind of rhetoric is like still ridiculous and clown-like if you're 17 years old and you've been like sucked into the Andrew Tate, hog rabbit hole on TikTok. But this is insane, brother. You're like 50 years old. Why are you saying shit like this? You should have been a grown-ass adult. Divorce court ruined this man as well. Another victim of divorce court, okay? If women have girlfriends and boyfriends, if you are friends with a woman, you are her girlfriend is such an insane take. It is a report, is a self-report that women are just this, okay? As a man, women are just this to you, okay? They're just like, that's it. They can't have like interesting conversations, interesting perspectives. You can't be friends with them. There's no reason to spend time with them. The only reason why you would ever spend time with a woman is to fuck them. That's psychotic. And when you have this kind of attitude, you will literally never, you won't even get good advice from your girlfriends because you have no girlfriends. Girlfriends are great. They're awesome. They can help you out. They can give you good advice. They can help you groom yourself better, for example. Okay? So you don't become a weirdo that calls in to entrepreneurs in cars.
Attention. So open the dialogue and build it around you want sexual attention. The other thing that you got to do, bro, is you got to clean up your look. Like fix your hair. It looks messy and stuff. You got to get a nice style.
Bad take is on women usually give awful advice. I mean, some women can, but it's so stupid to assume that like all women are giving awful advice all the time. Yeah, this guy's giving great advice on the other hand, you know?
Going on with it, you know, like you can clean that up, right? You have to understand that women are going to judge you based on your appearance. You just can't nice guy your way into her pants. You can't be.
I mean, ultimately, the conclusion is not the worst conclusion, weirdly enough, and that is that there's no such thing as a friend zone. You can't like befriend women with the underlying goal that like you're gonna fuck them. But of course, he only thinks that like women are for and not for friendship. So that's like really, really stupid. But yeah, it is true though. Don't like try to befriend women with the hopes that like one day they will decide to like fuck you. Okay, being nice does not equal getting sex. Sometimes you can be friends with women, and then that can lead into something, blossom into a relationship, okay? It can happen. But the idea that there's like a friend zone, when like you came up to a girl, and you were flirtatious, and you wanted to flirt with them, and you wanted to like, you know, date them or whatever the fuck, and they were like, no, I'm good. I'm not into you like that. We can just be friends. And then you are like, okay, well, I'll be friends and I'll just sit around in the corner and wait for the right opportunity to strike. Well, then you're a loser. It's not going to happen to you. It's never going to happen. It doesn't work that way. Maybe Hollywood has told you that it works that way. Okay, you watch too many Seth Rogen movies, okay, but it doesn't work that way. And you're not even valuing your time. You have no sense of self-respect or decency. You have no value for yourself if you do that. Why the would you like sit around and try to catch them catch them in a weak moment or something? Like value yourself a little bit more, kings, okay? There's plenty of fish in the sea. You can find someone who actually likes you for who you are and not because they had a weak moment.